Mr. Stickermania from Louisville, Kentucky, to showcase some of my new vintage Beatle arrivals for my STICKERMANIA 2853 store. I got this original, authentic, signed fan club card from late 1963. The four Beatles signed in blue ballpoint pen. George wrote "Love" from George Harrison and put X's. John Lennon put X's. Ringo's autographed along his body there, and Paul McCartney there on the side. This is the original 1963 fan club card, and there aren't too many that ever were signed by the actual Beatles because the secretaries were instructed to forge their signatures. And the two road managers on our 1964 tour, Neil Aspinall and Mal Evans, used these cards and signed thousands of them and handed it out when people requested their autographs. This is the real deal, authenticated on December of 2005 by Frank Casio, the Beatles expert on autographs, and this was sold through his website in the 2005. But I own it now. Pretty amazing. Also have this 1964, this letter. It has a postmark date of December 1964 with a 5-cent stamp. Letter came from Barbara Owens to a fan that saw the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl on August 23rd, 1964. But the Beatles couldn't get a hotel in Los Angeles before their Hollywood Bowl show, so they rented out the home of Reginald and Barbara Owens that was in Bel Air. And Reginald Owens was a film actor that was in the Scrooge. He played Scrooge in the movie Christmas Carol in 1938. He also was in Mary Poppins in 1964. But the wife, his wife, responded to the fan, sent him this long letter, and sent him part of the pool lounge that she must have tore into. This is a 3-inch by 2-inch square section of it. If you watch the video on YouTube of the Beatles around the pool in 1964 at the house they stayed at before the Hollywood Bowl, they show their press secretary, Derek Taylor, and he's laying on this pool lounge right next to the pool. So the Beatles were relaxed there for 2 days, and one day they left and went to a charity event at the president of Capitol Records, Alan Livingston's mother's house. And there's video of that on YouTube also. So it's a strange piece of Beatles memorabilia, but it's the real deal. Got a couple of other things to showcase here. I got these two 1978 pressings that came that were imported to the United States from England, and then Capitol Records shrink wrapped them because they weren't shrink wrapped in England, and sold them in the first BC 13 blue box. It came out in 1978. At the rubber sole, both of these pressings were recut by Harry T. Moss using the stereo analog master tapes. On a rubber sole, it's got HTM in the dead wax dash 5 on the A side and -3 on the B side. Both these records are audiophile pressings. Really amazing audiophile sound with less bass roll-off from Mr. Paul McCartney, especially on the Sgt. Pepper where the bass means so much. And on Sgt. Pepper, it's got HTM in the dead wax on side 1, and it's -3 on side 1 and -3 on side 2. So that's my new arrivals for my STICKERMANIA 2853 eBay store. So check it out. Thanks a lot. See you later.